And for my next one, I have to head to Negombo Fish Market. This is where I meet the formidable force of nature, Liz. Liz is of Sri Lankan origin. She's left London to reconnect with her roots here and has made the island her home. She knows the market like the back of her hand and navigates through the chaos with ease.
So how do you make your way into the action?
You just have to push your way through. But a lot of these guys have been coming here now for about 3-4 years. So these guys know me. They know what I'm looking for. If something lands and they know I want, they'll shout normally. Okay? Yeah, but we want a larger size. All right? That's a pink lip one. My favorite one to get is the one with the long face. It's a long face emperor. They very rarely land here at the moment.
All right, we're at the auction block. Liz is looking for the emperor mullet fish, which is right over there. And she's prioritizing line caught fish for one reason, sustainability. It's chaotic.
And this is like a luck and a waiting game. Oh, hello. This is two of mine. Oh, Priyanti, mage ghedara.
Not only does your head need to be on a swivel because everybody's pushing you, barging through, you also have to keep tabs on your order. I don't even know how she noticed her fish got brought out to the weigh scale. Look at her, she's like a machine.
They have pulled out the fish for me and just passed it over.
So this is where having a good relationship with the fishmonger matters. Yeah.
This Narmo, he has some of the best fish in here. It's a fresh test. So see how taut it is, how plump it is, how shiny it is in the eyes.
It's definitely got a sheen.
Yeah. If you hold it here, it doesn't drop at all.
So you want fresh rigor mortis.
Yes, exactly right, exactly right.
Just like all this fish, I am totally out of water, but it's fun to be in the melee and the hubbub.
Just as the fishmongers look out for Liz, she returns the favor by championing the best seafood Negombo has to offer. And that's done right here at Club Ceylon.
Wow, what a change of pace and scenery from the hubbub of the fish market to here. It's like I'm transported back in time. I can feel the colonial embrace almost.
This is all original features here that we've kept in place, and we did a huge renovation and restoration on the house when we got it. 120 years old now.
Amazing.
I know. So Colonial built, and it's really an icon for this area. Right. This house is, it was an old townhouse before as well.
And you're originally from London, that's where you got your training.
Exactly.
How long have you been in Sri Lanka?
So I've been in Sri Lanka now permanently for about 5 years.
And your mom is Sri Lankan?
Exactly, so my family are from here, my family house is just down the road in Negombo. And so it just feels good to be back where my roots are.
I can tell you're just vibing. And your staff you were mentioning, they're also like family, they're all locals as well.
Yeah, they're all locals. Everyone cycles in. Everyone cycles, we really are that local. We've got even lots of my ladies, they're 7 generations, fishing family, deep. And yeah, it's everyone knows everyone. Even at the fish market, you would have noticed.
I saw that,
They're asking for
everyone's
this
looking
person,
out for you
that
at the fish market. That's so sweet. Between the fish market and your staff and yourself, it's just this small little ecosystem, and you guys are known for your seafood.
Seafood.
That's the focus here.
Yeah, we want it. I mean, I really came here to pioneer Sri Lankan seafood because it is just honestly some of the best seafood in the world, and I've worked with so much seafood.
So speaking of seafood, shall we head to the kitchen?
Yes, let's go.
Let's do it.
Liz is keen to showcase several of Club Ceylon's latest hits on their menu, so take it away.
Fire on, super hot pan. These are our gorgeous foraged clams that we're using for our steamed mutti dish. Mutti is just what we call it in Sinhalese. And we've got in here a homemade fish stock, which we make from the fish heads and the bones that we bought from the market after filleting it, and onion butter, which is again chow butter. And straight in here, and quickly with the lid on so they steam open. Okay, while these are steaming, we're just going to give it a rattle, give it a check. Still going strong. These ones are larger, they've got a slightly thicker shell, they take a bit longer to open. It's really important that the pan is hot. so that they don't dry out. We want them to be plump and juicy as they come outside. Once you can hear that tick tick, that's them starting to loosen up and open. We're gonna get some white wine in there, straight in with some parsley. And as these are going, we're gonna pick them out one by one. We want everything to be perfectly cooked. Look how juicy and fresh these clams are. And now we're gonna reduce this sauce, so we're gonna get a high pressure on European flavors, cooked with Sri Lankan seafood. When we opened this restaurant, we had no foreign customers at all, and based in Negombo, we're really reliant on that community. So we decided to create something that didn't already exist in Sri Lanka, and so that was European cooked Sri Lankan seafood. And so Club Ceylon was born. Super. Can never really get bored of these flavors. I'm gonna go in with a lump of butter. You can just see that it needs it. It needs that. So this is like a classic French dish, which is cooked with our Negombo clams. They've been foraged by our foragers. We get these on a daily. I'm gonna put a pinch of salt in as well. We're gonna get some lemon in for some acidity.
Clams done, it's on to the next dish. Our fresh, line-caught Emperor fish.
So this is our Emperor Tartare dish. You are mixing now gherkins here that have been chopped. That gives it some acidity. They've been pickled, and we've got some capers that will add some saltiness, some onions. So this is rehydrated seaweed, and some parsley. Some really, it needs to be nice and soft, this parsley. Tiny bit of pepper and some salt. And we're gonna go in with a little bit of lemon juice and a good glug of some really great olive oil. We've got our seaweed chips in here. These have been coated in a corn flour solution and then straight onto the plate. You know, I have been here for 4 years. And whenever I'm in this kitchen, I am still excited, like it's my first day. It just doesn't get old, does it? There we go, there's your Emperor Tartare with your crispy nori sheets.
This tartare is best enjoyed freshly made, so I jump in to taste.
All right, I'm super excited about this, our Emperor fish that you picked up fresh in the morning in the market.
I know, it's crazy, right?
From the auction block to your kitchen, let's taste. These are generous sized chunky bites. I'm going, cheers. Wow.
You can taste the freshness, right?
Absolutely. Tell you what, that was worth going around the wet fish market floor, all those juices going through my feet. I would do that every day just to taste this. Sweetness of the fish. That seaweed chip is nice. It's like the perfect contrast in terms of texture and mouthfeel and bite, right? Brings that crisp, brings that seaweed flavor.
It's all about the balance of flavors in these dishes.
Yeah, and it does not take away from the natural taste of the fish.
Absolutely.
Wow, I could eat this every day.